What's up, warriors? This is Seafood Gus from the Village, and welcome to Are You Safe? What we're going to be talking about today is your self-protection. Simple tips, simple tools that can keep you safe in a crazy situation or avoiding a situation. So one of the things I want to do is I want to give you digestible information that when you stop watching this video that you can start applying. So let's get deep. One of my favorite quotes is, every battle is won before it is fought. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. So what we're going to do is we're going to be talking today about your surroundings and exits. So one of the things I want you to have at the end of this video is a better understanding of your surroundings and places that you'll frequent. So we could be talking places like your home, your work, school, the gym, grocery stores, and any other place that you may constantly go to daily or even weekly. I know it sounds crazy, but it's not a bad idea to do this. So let's say school, for instance. So there's classes that you frequently take. Do you know that it has one door or two doors? Is it just one door? Because if it has one door, then that tells me that you're going to have a different set of thinking. If it's two doors, then you have a possible exit. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to be anything crazy, because any scenario can warrant you having to get out of a building very fast, okay? So also, too, when you're with someone, if I'm with a small child or if I'm with an elderly person, you know, I'm going to have to know my surroundings and know, can I get them out of here at the same time? So these are things that you just have to think about when you are out and about. So let's talk about your home, okay? This is not for sneaking out or anything like that. This is for an emergency. If the front door is an exit you cannot get out of, then do you know how to get out of your house? These things are always good to go over. You don't have to obsess about them, but it's just information that you should know. Is it a garage? Is it a backyard? Is it a window? If someone is downstairs, how do you get out of the second story? These things are really, really important. The goal is to keep yourself safe. If you run through these things and should an emergency happen, then you won't be caught off guard with them. So it is important to practice these things. Let's say if you're at the mall and you frequent the mall. Let's say you just go to the mall for whatever reason. Or school. Now, I wouldn't suggest finding the biggest person to hide behind and push them through, because that may not be a nice thing to do. But it's always good, if there's a local mall that's by your house that you go to all the time, know the exits. Know not only the one you come in, is there an emergency exit? You know, you're gonna have to go out the emergency exit. What are you gonna do to keep yourself safe and keep your loved ones safe? If it's school, pay attention to your surroundings. Investigate one day, know a different exit, you know, to come into and go out of. Most of these buildings have some form of emergency exit. Know where they are, especially if it's, like I say, if it's something that you frequent. And also be extremely aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to the people who are around you. I'm not saying that you need to be hyper-focused or anything crazy like that. Just pay attention, a quick glance, maybe look at something. Also, if it is weird, if it feels weird in your gut, it is weird. You need to know that. So it is important that you understand that concept, because your awareness is a thing that'll get you out of a situation before the situation even happens. So it is important that you pay attention to those details. Most of us are very distracted. I've even caught myself looking at my cell phone while I'm walking out and about. And it is important that we put our cell phones in our pocket just for a quick second, get into a safer area, and then start looking at it. And I know it sounds crazy, but your safety is important, especially if you're at college or you're walking at the mall by yourself or leaving at night, you know, so it is important to know those things. Think about those things when you think. So with this channel, we want to really have little tips each week that can keep a person safe. This is not going to be long and drawn out. This is not going to be hours and hours, but each week to give you a little tip. So share this with a friend. Like and subscribe to this channel so we can keep this content going. I appreciate you. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. So if there's a self-protection, self-defense scenario that you guys would like to see, comment below. Let's keep this conversation going. Also, share this with family members, brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers. We're gonna be talking about a lot of different things here, so it really is important. You can share it with your coworkers, your classmates, relatives, even relatives you don't like, you can share it with. So it is important that we want to get this message out and, and keep Are You Safe going, keep the content going.